Let's get to it. Employee-sponsored tuition assistance is undoubtedly the most underrated and underutilized employee benefit there is. Big facts. In today's video, I'll help you to understand tuition assistance programs, let you know which companies offer this benefit, and outline how you can leverage this amazing benefit to help you grow your career and give yourself an unfair advantage over your coworkers. Big facts. For decades, employee-sponsored tuition assistance was a benefit reserved strictly for white-collar workers. Luckily, times have changed. This benefit is now available to frontline workers like drivers, cashiers, and other types of hourly employees. Even better yet, a recent survey by the Society for Human Resource Management found that 48% of employers offer undergraduate and graduate tuition assistance as a benefit. In fact, one of America's largest retailers, Walmart, estimates that over the last 5 years, their company has saved their employees nearly $500 million in student debt. Study it. Here's the problem though. When we look at the data, we find out that although 80% of working adults are interested in going to school, only 40% of them know their employer offers this benefit. Even more concerning, only 2% of employees actually participate in these programs. This means that you could be missing out on the opportunity of a free education. Although such a small percentage of employees participate in these programs, companies continue to add and expand their tuition assistance programs across the United States. It's estimated that US corporations spend nearly $180 billion annually on formal training and talent development. 28 billion of that is spent on tuition assistance programs. This investment is a game changer for persons wanting to further their education and grow their career. In fact, Chipotle CFO, Chief Financial Officer Jack Hartung, noted in a CNBC interview that employees who participate in their free degrees are 3.5 times more likely to stay with the company and 7 times more likely to move up into management. Businesses know, and you should too, that free or discounted education advances the long-term well-being of its employees. It improves employee engagement and retention, and it cuts down on student loan debt, which, by the way, is sitting at a staggering $1.77 trillion. Trillion with a T. Trillion. The harsh reality is that someday most people are going to come to the realization that the ceiling to their success is heavily dependent on their educational foundation. I had this exact same problem back in 2020. Although I had an associate's degree in computer science, I got to a point where even after a couple promotions, I got stuck. I wasn't making as much money as I wanted, and I couldn't move into higher paying, more desirable positions. I simply wasn't qualified enough. And to make matters worse, it took me 4 years to actually start using the benefit I always knew that I had. So I took action in 2021. I spent the next year doing certifications using my company's tuition reimbursement program. My advice, be like me, but don't be like me. Jump on this benefit today. Don't wait 4 years to do it. When it was all said and done, I was able to complete 6 certifications with a total value of 3,500 United States dollars, all 100% free. I know this to be true firsthand. Employees who utilize this benefit have an unfair advantage over their peers who do not. And when you think about leverage in the workplace, this is the ultimate power move. Once a company starts investing its own money into your personal development and growth, you move from being a liability to a valuable asset. You also make yourself very attractive to other companies who are also looking for the highest qualified candidates to fill their roles. All right, enough about me. Always remember that employee-sponsored tuition assistance is a realistic option for you to get a higher education and to grow your career. That being said, here are 4 key pieces of information that you need to help you get the most out of tuition assistance. 1. To find out if your company offers this benefit, reach out to the HR department or review your employee handbook to see what benefits you have available. If you're unemployed or your company doesn't offer this benefit, here are some places where you can work that offer tuition assistance: Best Buy, Amazon, Target, Verizon, Taco Bell, and McDonald's. Hop on their website and review the details of their benefits and see what they have to offer. I left a link in the description below to a list of 50 companies that offer amazing tuition assistance programs. 2. There are two main types of tuition assistance. First, there's going to be tuition reimbursement, where you pay for your tuition upfront, then file a reimbursement claim and the company pays you back after you successfully completed your education. Then there's tuition assistance, which is direct tuition payment. This is where the employer pays for your tuition upfront. Disney, for example, covers 100% of tuition and pays for it upfront at more than a dozen schools within their preferred network. It is important to understand this difference because not everyone is going to be able to pay for their tuition on their own upfront. 3. The most common amount of assistance offered is $5,250 United States dollars. This doesn't mean that the company won't give you more than that, but if they do, you'll have to pay taxes on it. 4. Most companies generally have rules for persons who use this benefit. This means you'll need to be a full-time employee. You'll need to be working for the company for a minimum of 6 months to a year. The area of study must be relevant to the types of careers available at the company. And you may need to pay the money back if you quit your job in less than 6 months to a year after receiving the benefit. All right, here's an example of how you can be super strategic and tactical with tuition assistance. Let's say I'm unemployed and I have no special skills. I know that I want to be in leadership and eventually a business owner. First, I'll review the list of 50 companies that I left in the description below. From there, I see that McDonald's prioritizes education and has a mixed scholars program for its employees. Here's the strategy. Get a job at McDonald's. Join the mixed scholars program. Get a higher education in the areas of leadership and business. Get promoted to store manager. Move up to regional manager. Purchase your own McDonald's franchise. Where there's an excuse, there's a way. Big facts.